Yo, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again. You dig? Hey, man, we got some news to report today. We talking about that Bossman Dlow responds to Cardi B. Dude, Dave leaves his Hollywood rental. He's paying like $20,000 a month for that joint, but I guess they broke the contract for whatever reason. Um, Now social media is basically saying like these are more evidence pointing towards that he might have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't honestly think that he did it because if they had any valuable information or anything that was really on top of it, they would have for sure have him in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't think that that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's the case at all. And I mean, like, I think that shit is just on unfortunate circumstances that keep pointing at his ass because the shop, far as like he had the clothing online and the bloody clothing and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And also we got YNW Melly hires Drew Findley. And Drew, man, like first time, like if I had some paper gang, I ain't gonna lie to you, I would get dude as my lawyer. And here's why. Like before I even knew he was Gucci Man, he got Gucci Man, YFN Lucci, he got NBA Young Boy, he got Rilo, like he got a whole bunch of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you think of these celebrities, these rappers, and you be like, damn, how did they get off on that shit? Like, how they get all this little bit of time? And most of the time is because of dude. You know what I'm saying? Drew. Drew basically came in and did his thing. I seen him first time I seen him. It wasn't even on no major rapper shit. It was on Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs had a situation overseas where, he was looking at that R word. You know what I'm saying? Somebody overseas said that he did that to him and they had his ass locked up. But I seen that dude Drew go over there and put on one of them curly head wigs, bro, and bring that nigga Freddie Gibbs home. You feel me? So I was like, damn, what type of lawyer is that? Shit, I want that lawyer. You feel me? So of course, like I believe it was a wrongfully accused. He been in another city, another state. Another country in this particular situation. I believe that that's probably why. But we gonna start off with this whole Dave situation, bro. Like Dave leaves, his Hollywood home, man, 20K a month. We gonna start off with that one and play this video. So let me fast forward a little bit. Hopefully they don't copyright us. Who video is this actually? Let me see. Says Trap Talk. So this is Trap Talk video. I think they put together probably some good products. So we gonna play it. Let's put speed it up a little bit so we don't get bored. Let's play some of it and react, gang. Let's get to it.
Straight up murder confession from R&B star David, who was being filmed. We're talking about him admitting to killing a 15-year-old Celeste Rivas found dead in his Tesla. What's worse, his entire team knew about it. Let me break down this wild situation that's got the music world shook. David's leaked confession audio exposes murder details. She was only 15, yet David believed she was the best girl for him. Yo fam, that's a video of an outing showing David and the deceased 15-year-old who was allegedly offed by the singer. But first, let's dive straight into the most damning evidence that's got the whole internet convinced David is guilty as charged. The leaked unreleased demo track titled Celeste emerged online on September 17, 2025. The same day Celeste Rivas Hernandez's remains were officially identified. This ain't no regular song leak. This is a 2-minute and 47-second confession wrapped in an R&B ballad that's got people saying this cat literally
Gotta slow it down, bro. This shit is extra fast. It seemed like he already must be talking fast, bro. So shout out to him. So let's get to it. Let's go with normal.
Year-old Celeste Rivas found dead in his Tesla. What's worse, his entire team knew about it. Let me break down this wild situation that's got the music world shook. David's leaked confession audio exposes murder details. She was only 15, yet David believed she was the best girl for him. Yo fam, that's a video of an outing showing David and the deceased 15-year-old who was allegedly offed by the singer. But first, let's dive straight into the most damning evidence that's got the whole internet convinced David is guilty as charged. The leaked unreleased demo track titled Celeste emerged online on September 17, 2025. The same day Celeste Rivas Hernandez's remains were officially identified. This ain't no regular song leak. This is a 2-minute and 47-second confession wrapped in an R&B ballad ballad that's got people saying this cat literally sang about the murder before anyone knew about it. The track itself is haunting, produced with that signature lo-fi style David's known for, but the lyrics are what's sending chills down everyone's spine.
If you live in a Nevada zip code and have 0 DUI,
basically, hold on, bro. That's this getting deep. You feel me? Now I can get why people are saying what they say, basically. You know what I'm saying? They basically on some shit like they think dude did that. And dude, right now, this guy Trap Talk, he's breaking it down why, you know, I guess people would think he did the shit. But I don't think he did it, like I said, bro, because why he ain't in jail? Fuck they saving him for?
Verification shows the vocals and production match David's known style from 2023 sessions, with file metadata indicating it was recorded in December 2023 at a Hollywood home studio. That's 4 months before Celeste disappeared, which makes this whole situation even more twisted. The most chilling part of this leaked track comes in the bridge, where David explicitly names Celeste and describes details that match up perfectly with the crime scene. He sings, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. But it gets worse." He continues with, "Missing you so much makes me depressed, but..."
Damn, so this is the first. Now, like, I get it even more, bro. So you mean to tell me not only do the court try to use your lyrics, now the internet is using these lyrics? Wow, bro. Wow, because in previous years, if some of these celebrities, like I'll give R. Kelly, for example, if people went off his lyrics, seems like you ready. You know what I'm talking about, bro? They would have convicted his ass from the gate. You know what I'm saying? At least public opinion. Wow, this is different. Let's play it.
I digress because, and then the track just cuts to an instrumental solo like he realized he said too much. The tattooed on her chest line loosely matches Revis's finger tattoo that says shh, which David got an identical version of in September 2024. The "smell her on my clothes like cigarettes" line is what really has people spooked, because that's exactly what employees at the tow yard described: a foul, rotting smell coming from the Tesla that had been sitting there for months.
according to TMZ, just last night, the office listed the victim's gender as female, a height of about 5'1" and 71 pounds. This person has wavy black hair, and she apparently has a tattoo on her right index finger that reads shh. Apparently, she had been wearing a tube top, black leggings, had a metal stud earring, and a metal chain bracelet in the shape of a W. According to TMZ, though, to be more specific here, there is no definitive conclusion as to age, gender, or cause of death.
The leak debuted on Xbyte at dazed coverage via a Dropbox sourced file allegedly shared with a producer in January 2024. Within hours, the post exploded to over 700 likes and then spread like wildfire across TikTok.
So it's safe to say that this dude is a big artist. Like, I never heard him. Oh man, is he an R&B artist or something? You know what I'm saying? Get in the chat. Let me know if this dude is like, what type of music do he even produce? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yo, y'all, anybody in the room know what type of music he produced?
I think they said music like YNW Melly type.
Oh, like YNW Melly? Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. You said that he make music like YNW Melly. Damn. Crazy, yep. Because YNW Melly is
that dark death shit.
Damn, these dark death niggas.
At his shows, be having fucking a coffin and all types of crazy shit out there. Like, you got the fucking fans signing letters to the dead, put in the coffin type shit. Like the merch he's selling is like blood stained shirts.
You in here telling, Fox?
Say what?
You in here telling on niggas?
Telling on what? Eat a dick. Fucking talking about.
Yo, bro, what's the word? But yeah, that's crazy though. You said YNW Melly because he did make that type of music.
That's what they said.
That's what he's facing right now, a fucking murder. This guy hasn't been charged with a murder, but yeah, because I was wondering, like, damn, maybe they talking about he got 700,000 people retweet or some shit right now. You know, so let me play it.
Look up his merch online, yo. Look at
that nigga innocent though, bro. David ain't do that shit. He innocent.
Yeah, I believe that too, because why would he be in jail? That's obvious.
Exactly. You know they ain't finna have no nigga out here free after allegedly doing that to a 13-year-old little girl, bro. Come on,
still investigating,
bro. They got all the evidence they need, bro.
Up. They can investigate why he locked up like they do all the niggas.
Fact.
YouTube, and SoundCloud. By September 18th, it had racked up over 1.5 million streams across platforms, often captioned as David's murder ballad. But the leaked song is just the tip of the iceberg. The Discord messages and alleged call transcripts that surfaced are what really paint the picture of someone coordinating a cover-up. Around 10 screenshots from David's fan Discord server, David's Pedals, have been circulating, dating from March to August 2024. These messages allegedly show David coordinating the disposal of Celeste's body and bragging about silencing her permanently. The most damaging screenshot comes from April 10th, 2024, just days after Celeste disappeared. In a private group chat, David allegedly wrote, "Celeste flipped out last night, had to calm her permanent, wrapped her tight in the frunk, plastic from Amazon, park it in Hollywood Hills, let it sit till towed, no tickets on it yet." When someone in the chat responds, "Body disposal, risky AF," David allegedly replies, "Tour alibi covers me. Send one."
If your child
Bro, that's crazy, because now I'm thinking about it. Maybe this nigga got a fan, somebody that's fanned out, bro. That he ain't fucked over.
And his girl, he got another girl named Celeste that he's fucking with.
Wow.
That's a grown woman.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
So he got two
Celestes.
No, if he's innocent, he had one Celeste who he's fucking with right now.
Oh yeah. And it, like, cause this is crazy, bro. This could
man,
be
he was fucking with that little
shit.
girl since she was 11 years old, yo.
Yeah, they
she
said
was
she
11,
wearing
yo.
Hello Kitty slippers to the movie theaters.
Last time she ran away with that nigga when she was 13 years old.
That nigga's a creep, son.
He's a creep. And you make a
Allegedly.
song about her?
So what
That's
you?
crazy.
We got a woman in here. What you think about this? Like, give us like what you think. What's been coming out on social media? Because I'm getting, more
I've
information.
been following this story. I think he's totally guilty. Totally. 100%.
Why you don't think
guilty.
that he's been arrested though?
I heard he was arrested. I heard the last story I seen on TikTok, he was arrested.
You got to do better research, miss. He's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they say he's cooperating, so and he's, he ain't going nowhere. They don't deem him as a flight risk, clearly.
Yeah.
Well,
but
maybe they trying to find all the evidence they can to prosecute him as much as they can.
Do they really do the justice system? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this happens to everybody, but like when it comes to black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, do they really let you like fight your shit out? Like while they investigate, they gonna investigate while you in fucking jail.
No, they don't. I don't
shit
think
about shit like that is you got the nigga that shot Charlie Kirk. They using all that shit as evidence against him.
Yeah, that's what
like,
usually
but
what
you using it. Yeah, but guess what? The nigga locked up, right? Why isn't David locked up? He got a whole song talking about rapping on plastic and shit.
Right. That's weird.
Because listen, they found evidence. They got video of that nigga jumping off the roof. They found the gun. Like for this, they don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like what they got, the car?
Yeah, but Charlie Kirk ain't got shot by that dude. Because Charlie Kirk got shot with a 30-06.
Allegedly.
It don't matter.
You get shot with a 30-06, you're going to have a exit wound.
But they said,
you didn't see the autopsy on that.
You're going to have, his head would have exploded.
Back to this guy, Dave, though. Let me play a little bit more of this. Hold on.
The guy standing next
wrapped her tight in the front is chilling because that's exactly how Celeste's body was found, dismembered and packed tightly in a black duffel bag in the Tesla's front trunk, wrapped in plastic. The Quiet Forever line is being interpreted as David bragging about the murder, especially since it echoes lyrics from his hit song, Romantic Homicide. Even more disturbing are the leaked call transcripts that allegedly show David coordinating the disposal plan. A transcript from April 11th, 2024 shows a 28-minute call where David allegedly said, "Yo, Celeste wouldn't stop texting threats. Had to end it quick. Chokehold in the car." Now she's packed, smells already. Drive the Tesla to Hills tomorrow. Leave keys under mat. Tow yard handles the rest. Body rots quiet. The chokehold detail is significant because the cause of death is still pending autopsy, but strangulation is being considered based on the condition of the remains. The plan to abandon the car in Hollywood Hills is exactly what happened. The Tesla was found there after being towed for unpaid tickets. But David wasn't done allegedly bragging about his crimes. A transcript from July 15th, 2024 shows him saying, "Lol, she's silenced eternal. Trunk tomb, no traces. Brag to the song, but fans too dumb. Paid y'all to forget, now it's my best plot twist." The trunk tomb phrase and brag to the song reference show someone who's not just a killer, but someone who's proud of what he did. The evidence.
Well, it's basically safe to say that this dude pretty much, shit, they using all his lyrics. And it's like I said, the first time I seen like the general public use your lyrics against you. This is crazy. I can't think of, because like I said, if they would have got R. Kelly, shit, he would have been public perception convicted the day of. You know what I'm saying? Like from public perception, but they weren't doing that. So, damn. YNW Melly, the court tried to do it, but even his fans say that he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
This also shows a pattern of paying hush money to keep people quiet. Screenshots show David sent over $8,000 to various fans and associates through Venmo and Cash App with notes like, "For the Celeste thing, stay silent," and "If cops ask, you never met her. I made it look like she ran away." David's representatives have called these leaks
He, quote, has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. Now, we're going to...
So somebody did reference that earlier about him cooperating with authorities, and, you know, he don't got shit to do with shit, I guess, because, yeah, that's probably why he's not in jail, because he's telling them everything. It's probably, like, I'm thinking now, since they using his lyrics so much, and they saying they bring coffins out on the stage, and, you know, he got some different things going on when it comes to his music. I'm wondering, is it a crazy fan that, you know what I'm saying, that be in love with him or some shit? You feel me? Get in the comments and let me know.
Talk about potential legal consequences here. But I have to say, the singer may already be feeling the economic consequences.
The problem for David is that too many details in these alleged leaks match up perfectly with what investigators found. The timing, the location, the method of disposal, even the way the body was wrapped. It's all there in these messages and calls. What makes this whole situation even more twisted is that David apparently thought he was smart enough to use his tour as an alibi. He was performing in different cities when the body was discovered, thinking that would clear him. But these leaks suggest he planned the whole thing months in advance, using his tour schedule to create distance from the crime scene while the body decomposed in his abandoned Tesla. The arrogance of allegedly bragging about it in Discord chats and immortalizing it.
Have you ever wanted?
Because it's another thing though, right? Why would, if a person is leaving a body found and it's in their car, why would they need to chop up the body? I know there's some sick shit, there's some sick individuals out here, but man, why would he need to chop up the body? And then he was
Is it
on tour.
official that he chopped the body up?
That's what they saying. It was. They said it on the news that she was found. You know, saying basically cut up. But
no, it didn't say cut up. It just said dismembered. That could just be from decomposing of the body.
Decomposing, right. That's what I heard too. Yeah.
So decomposing, like, so the body had.
No, I thought that I heard that they had did some sawing on the body.
But listen, if you in the trunk, like having a chicken wing that's overcooked, like you overcook that shit's gonna fall off the bone. With you and a California sun in the front of a Tesla on the lot somewhere, you gonna cook.
Right. Sunshine State PD Diaries.
Right.
Deborah say, I believe he not telling everything when he talking to the police. Yeah, that could be true, but the way these fucking police work, he only got to lie one time before they deem his ass a liar. So, you know, and again, cuffs coming on. Or maybe, you know what? I just thought about it. Nah, never, man. That I ain't gonna use that joke. But maybe he doing a Young Thug right now.
Yo, but man, he had a bright future. He's talented, right? He makes the music. He got fans. He's fresh into it. Why would he live out one of them shits? You know what I'm saying? To just fuck up everything? Like, you want to fuck up your whole future? That's crazy.
They say now she was chopped. They got in the. We got to go over that again. See what's up. Why he hasn't been arrested? A lot of people commenting right now. They think he should be in jail. Dave into anime. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Discord. He's 100%.
But that's based off of listening to what everybody's saying. At the cops store, he should be in jail. That nigga would be in jail.
That's what I think. He'd be already locked up.
They're still doing an investigation, yo. They question him and shit while he's on tour, but they investigate. They're doing investigation. Man.
Niggas gotta stop their tour.
I bet you charges will probably come within the next 30 days.
And even so if they went to his house, they went to the house. If you dismember the body or beat something to death, then you trying to clean shit up.
That's what I thought.
Inside the pipes, they testing for blood samples and all that. As soon as something hits that matches, you're going. That shit would have happened already. If there was blood in his drain or in his fucking tub or wherever he drained her blood out, I don't know. Like,
he might not have killed her at his house.
You're right. But he should be arrested for dating an 11 or 13-year-old. That's why he should be arrested.
That could come later.
You arrest that nigga now. Don't let that nigga go out on tour. He was fucking with little girls. Get that nigga out of here.
Someone who thought he was untouchable because of his fame. The internet explodes as murder evidence goes viral. The moment these leaks hit the internet, all hell broke loose. Hashtags like #D4vd leaks and #JusticeForceLess generated over 1.2 billion views on X and TikTok by September 18th, 2025. The public reaction was swift and brutal, with fans feeling completely betrayed by someone they thought was a wholesome young artist. The outrage was immediate and intense. Ex-user at Craving Not Crush didn't hold back. "I'm so angry I was confident he hadn't done anything. Waking up to the new evidence today makes me so sick. I pray for her family, and I pray Celeste gets her justice. David is a sick who needs to be put down." This sentiment was echoed across thousands of posts, with former fans expressing shock and disgust. At Lazur laid out the timeline that has convinced most people of David's guilt. All roads point to David grooming Celeste online. For however long, then kidnapping her at 13, then killing her at 15. Adding insult to injury, he was making music about killing her and leaving her.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, yeah, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
In the trunk. He did that and gloated. The connection between the song lyrics and the actual crime scene discovery is what's driving much of the public conviction. The betrayal from fans was particularly painful to watch unfold online. At it, Savinel expressed what many were feeling. "I don't know if David was a murderer, but he was definitely an ephebophile. He knew the victim at 12 and they started dating when she was 13 and he was 17. Now he's 20 and his 14-year-old victim has been found dead. The leaked song, disgusting. R.I.P. Celeste Rivas." The grooming allegations combined with the murder accusations created a perfect storm of public outrage. A TikToker claimed via a clip that the Discord leaks prove he was texting her at 12, but not everyone was ready to convict David based on leaked screenshots and alleged audio recordings. Some fans tried to defend him, though their voices were quickly drowned out by the mob. At Cesar Louv's Benoit attempted damage control. "Please shut the up one. Nothing is confirmed yet, so before you start spreading rumors, please do your research. If worst happens and David is found guilty for anything, I will immediately change the whole purpose of this account. I don't support anything like that." The skeptics pointed to David's alibi and questioned the authenticity of the leaks. At TyTheCreator_R noted, "From the whole article, David is on tour on end, so it's giving somebody set him up or other scenario." This became the foundation of the framed theory that some supporters clung to. Streams of romantic homicide initially dropped 40% as boycott spread, but then surged 300% as people analyzed the lyrics for clues. This murder bump phenomenon.
So he's selling more records behind this shit too. Wow. Makes sense because they using his lyrics, so they probably listening. So I don't even know who he is, but I know when I get off live, or matter of fact, at the end of the live, I'm gonna play his song and see what the fuck he talking about. I want to know too.
showed how controversy can perversely boost engagement, even when people are horrified by what they're consuming. The leaked Celeste track became a viral sensation in the most disturbing way possible. TikTok videos syncing the leaked lyrics with news footage of the Tesla discovery hit 50 million views. The bridge where David sings about Celeste being wrapped up tight while her actual body was found wrapped in plastic created one of the most chilling viral moments in social media history. As for David's reaction to the murder allegations, he's been notably silent on social media. His last X-post was on September 10th, just a tour promo, and he hasn't directly addressed any of the allegations. Instead, his team has been doing the talking through carefully crafted statements to media outlets. TMZ reported about their encounter with Celeste's mom via a tipster.
We got in touch with Celeste's mother, and the mother told us, because what the police had come out with was that the girl had a tattoo on her right index finger that said S.
Even before they could find out her name, they obviously had the body parts and they released some information.
And it was on her index finger. It said SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots, and that's all we knew. The mother told us that my daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the same thing, and that the tattoo, she told us, in fact, Anakin, she only spoke Spanish, so Anakin spoke to her.
NBC News got a slightly more detailed response. Devastated by the tragedy, these rumors are coincidental art twisted into lies, praying for Celeste's family. The phrase coincidental art was particularly tone-deaf given the specific details in the leaked songs and messages. The most telling reaction might be David's actions rather than his words. He canceled Seattle shows on September 17th, 18, and postponed San Francisco dates, citing personal matters. For someone who built his career on connecting with fans through social media, his sudden silence speaks volumes. 3 main theories have emerged from this controversy, each with passionate supporters online. The first and most popular theory is that David is guilty of premeditated murder. This theory dominates about 70% of online discourse, according to X Sentiment Analysis. Supporters point to the detailed leaks, the matching tattoos, the timeline that places David in LA when Celeste disappeared, and the eerily specific song lyrics. The second theory, supported by about 20% of online posts, is that David was framed by rivals or obsessive fans trying to destroy his career. Defenders highlight logistical issues like David being on tour and question the authenticity of leaks that lack proper watermarks or verification. They argue the sheesh tattoo is common and point to potential deep fake technology that could have created the audio. The third theory suggests accidental killing during an argument, with about 10% of online discussion. This nuanced view acknowledges potential grooming but suggests the death resulted from a fight that escalated, followed by panicked cover-up rather than cold-blooded murder. Reddit users note that leaked messages imply a fight where Celeste flipped out before the alleged killing. The case has drawn inevitable comparisons to other celebrity scandals involving minors and abuse of power. Multiple social media posts compare David to R. Kelly, highlighting how fame...
And I did too. I compared it to R. Kelly, right? It's like, so why, like, damn, public perception already convicted him, but these different theories that they came with is very interesting. They said like 70% of the people saying this, 20% of the people saying this. Basically, that's 90% of the people saying that he did it. That's messed up if he didn't do it. You know what? Y'all got any theories on this shit in here?
My nigga, think about this, right? All his fans, these are fanatics, right?
Yeah.
They all go to his shows and they listen to his music and they know the fucking dreary, dim, dark shit that you go to a show and there's caskets in the show. They promote this. For these people, for these fans to act all shocked, it's crazy. Because this is what he fucking sang about. Rapping bitches up, doing all that.
Right.
I'm not saying he's guilty of it, but as a fan, you should not be shocked. In the other genre, niggas talking about shooting shit and they shoot something up. You ain't surprised. You knew they were going to do it. They been talking about it.
And how the music industry often looks the other way when young artists show concerning behavior. The leaked evidence has created a social media feeding frenzy that shows no signs of slowing down. Whether the leaks are authentic or fabricated, they've already destroyed David's reputation and career in the court of public opinion. The question now is whether law enforcement will find enough real evidence to match the viral accusations that have already convicted him online. David's rise to fame and the grooming scandal that destroyed everything. David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David, was living the American dream until September 2025 turned his world into a nightmare. Born on March 28, 2005, in Queens, New York, and raised in Houston, Texas, this 20-year-old indie R&B sensation had built an empire from his sister's closet. His rise from bedroom producer to Billboard chart topper represents everything right about digital age music discovery. But the allegations surrounding Celeste Rivas reveal everything wrong about unchecked fame and access to vulnerable fans.
Let me play this. Let me play play this right quick. Let me see what they talking about.
But like, you just felt horrible for the old guy.
Flings this old man, and the way he starts punching him nonstop, it boils your blood. It is so disgusting, bro. Like, and then we were discussing also, it's like, what happens, right? If other people try to jump in, it turns into like a whole pack mentality of just like a whole like rumble. Like, hey, who protects this man?
Right. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, it looked like people were trying to at least pull the kid off of him. But, like, you just felt horrible for the old guy. Like, what's he going to do?
That ponytail.
That was a YoungBoy concert. Wow.
Fans. David's musical journey began in his sister's closet in Houston, where he recorded lo-fi tracks to avoid copyright issues for his Fortnite YouTube montages. Self-taught in production via FL Studio, he started uploading original songs to SoundCloud in November 2021, blending rap, indie, and R&B with a raw authenticity that resonated with Gen Z listeners who were hungry for something real in an industry full of manufactured artists. His breakthrough came in July 2022 with Romantic Homicide, a track that exploded on TikTok and changed his life forever. The song peaked at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 and garnered over 1 billion Spotify streams, with lyrics like, "I don't love you, but I still act like I do. Your heart was just too big for me. I didn't mean to make you cry. I just wanted to see you bleed." At the time, fans thought these were just creative expressions of teenage angst. Now they're being analyzed as potential confessions. David's 2024 was marked by high-profile releases and appearances, including contributing Feel It to Amazon's Invincible soundtrack and performing at Coachella. His debut album, Withered, dropped in April 2025 and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. He was living every young artist's dream: sold-out world tours, major label backing, and a devoted fan base of millions. But behind the scenes, something much darker was allegedly happening. The story of David and Celeste Rivas begins in the digital spaces where modern predators hunt their prey. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was a 15-year-old aspiring TikTok influencer from Lake Elsinore, California, standing 5'2" with wavy black hair. She connected with David via TikTok and his Discord server starting in 2022, when she was just 12 years old and he was 17. Leaked Discord screenshots from David's fan server, David's Petals, show interactions beginning in late 2022. Under usernames like CelesteXOXO13 and David_Homicide, he allegedly messaged her after she posted a TikTok cover of Romantic Homicide. The progression of their alleged relationship reads like a textbook grooming case: flattery, secret keeping, promises of opportunities, and gradual isolation. A February 2023 message allegedly shows David writing, "Hey cutie, saw your TikTok. You got that vibe I write about. What's her age?" When Celeste replies 12 LOL, he responds, "Age is just a number in art. Let's collab. Keep it secret." By June 2023, he allegedly offered to fly you to LA when you were 13, with Venmo payments labeled art inspo to her friends for silence. The alleged relationship escalated throughout 2023 and into 2024. By early 2024, when Celeste was 14 and David 19, fans in the server speculated they were dating, with David allegedly stating in March 2024, "She's my muse. Kept it low-key cause age vibes. Shh, our secret." The matching tattoos became a symbol of their alleged connection. Both David and Celeste had shh tattoos. Hers on her right index finger, seen in a 2023 TikTok. His inked in September 2024 after she had already disappeared. For David to get this tattoo months after her disappearance suggests either a twisted memorial or a trophy. Either interpretation is disturbing. Celeste's mother, Maria Hernandez, told TMZ her daughter mentioned a boyfriend named David in early 2024, communicating via Snapchat about visiting LA. The family never approved of these trips, which makes Celeste's disappearance even more tragic.
Imagine being wow. This is deep. This is a deep story. Now I see why people are saying that he did it. So we're gonna get into this.
He's not arrested yet, right?
Nah.
So, and he stopped his tour and all that. They don't know who did it.
Yeah, they don't know at all. They don't know.
I don't know. It just seems weird. The moms knew, everybody knew, this court knew, nobody fucking said anything.
Yeah, nobody said nothing. Well, they said they denied the trips.
They denied what?
So let's go to this YNW Melly real quick. Let me pull that up for y'all. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Let me see where that's at. It's Instagram. So basically, it says a judge on Wednesday granted YNW Melly request to have a new legal team. You know, that's that murder out of Broward County. And if y'all haven't know, they said that basically they alleging that he killed his best friend. So, you know, it's crazy. What this dude Nino Brown say? Man, look like a plea bargain. Took deep fried. Eat extra crispy. Drew Brees can't do shit for him. Damn. Wow. That was a comment, right? Shit. But basically they said in his motion, Melly X, that Drew Findling and Kerry Howard represent him in a double murder case moving forward. So I think that's a good look for him because that dude Drew Findley, he's been doing his thing, gang. I ain't gonna lie, he been doing his thing. I don't know if that will help him in this situation. We actually gonna have somebody come up on Saturday, tell me Walker to break down that case for me, and also tell me if you know his homie taking that plea deal will that hurt Melly in the long run since he's still fighting. Now updates been in recent news saying that he won't even go to trial until 2027. So, you know, I believe that that's confirmed, which is crazy because I think at 2027, he would have been in jail 10 years fighting his murder. He went to trial before. If y'all don't know, you know, it was all on Court TV. Y'all can go check that out. But basically, it was a mistrial. You know what I'm saying? I believe with no prejudice. And that's the reason why they was able to bring him back to court and try to convict him again. So they won't give him a bond. They won't give him a bond. You know, anticipation is crazy because he's still young. So that's probably why he's able to keep some sort of traction, even not having a song out or anything. It's all surrounded by his murder at this point, you know. And I believe his songs in the past has went platinum. You know, I'm pretty sure about that his songs has went platinum. But yeah, man, it's crazy to me that it's been 10 years, damn near a whole decade before they take this guy to court. And they say Drew gonna get him bond. Watch. So yeah, that could be a possibility. That dude Drew know his shit. You know what I'm saying? Because his attorneys is as good as the team they have. You know what I'm saying? And apparently this dude Drew Findlay got a cold ass team, right? You know, because it's gonna need people to do case research. And in this particular situation, they definitely gonna need to look at that case, you know, when it did go to trial, because of the, you know, the state is pretty much gonna fill up any gaps they may had in the past, you know, to try to convict them this time. So, you know, that's gonna be interesting. And I don't know what song they talking about, but they're basically saying that Cardi B stole Bossman Dlow flow. And Bossman Dlow responds to people saying that Cardi B stole his flow, right? It's crazy. So he said, I am Cardi B. He's sending that to Cardi B. Did not steal my flow. Y'all stop it. She made a song and sent it to me. There was no technical difficulties, but we have more shit coming. So I guess this is the song Magnet. Okay, Cardi B Magnet. So I guess the song Cardi B Magnet. I heard the album. I don't remember hearing Bossman Dlow flow. Maybe that could be the case. Like I don't remember hearing that dude flow on her album, but it's a possibility. I seen a comment earlier where they was talking about Cardi B did it before. She did it with Bodak Yellow and took Kodak Black flow, and so she borrows all the time. I seen her comment like that. And I don't know. I don't know if that to be Cardi B. You know, say usually Cardi B, the songs that I have heard from her, which is most songs that y'all have as well, because they hit songs. And these particular songs, she don't sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? She don't sound like nobody else. And here's a comment right now. They like, let me guess. Girl who made Nicki fan and obsessed with Cardi just like her. So they saying who made this up, basically, you know? Well, Bossman Dlow like, fuck that. Shit, Cardi B got a platinum album. She's all inside the news right now. Like, come on, bro. Like, really? Y'all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about that. And I know I played it yesterday. I did a live on Mimo 600. Mimo 600 pretty much went to Louisiana, and he had put up a post that said, I'm here. See, right here. He said, Mimo 600 informs people he's currently in New Orleans, Louisiana. But I didn't know that YB was from New Orleans. I thought, yeah, see, right here. It's the first comment I see. It say, tell him to drive about an hour or more. The city looking for the city he looking for is in Baton Rouge. So yeah, that's what I'm like. What the fuck? Wait. But what's crazy is that YB, right? Y'all know YB. You know, so I just seen when Trump gave him his pardon. I'm assuming he couldn't be around felons, or he couldn't been around this individual in particular, this guy Ben 10. So Ben 10, since Trump gave him that pardon, he's been like in other countries with him and all that. And it's even a video that circling around a couple of months ago where Ben 10 received looked like over $250,000 as a gift from YB. You know what I'm saying? New jewels. You know, they out on that tour, man. He having fun right now. And that's solid though, because I think they said that he haven't seen Ben 10 in 5 years prior to them getting back up, and he's still solid. Like, that's my homie, because Ben 10 has been holding him down this whole time, even though he, you know, couldn't be on camera with him. That don't mean that he haven't seen him in 5 years. Let me say that. But let me show y'all what he said.
I'm looking for this little nigga in this bitch. Hey.
So hold on, let me take it back on a couple. So hold on, I think it's not that one. It must be this one then. So the streets and you don't know shit about the beef, your ass gonna die too quick. So if y'all see, right, say Juicy Seafood, he's showing the restaurant. This Mimo 600, he's showing the restaurant. He pulls up to that restaurant, right? They back in traffic, it looks like. And now let me go to this post.
I'm looking for this little nigga in this bitch. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm trying to find a little nigga. He supposed to do that seafood. I can't show no strip. But you know what? Mate, come on.
Why you want me back on Snapchat?
Man, I'm on a mission right now.
I don't care what mission you was on.
Nah, did he come here? Come on, man. I literally just waited up here with the bullshit. I can show some bitches. We can't show them bitches, but we got them bitches. Damn.
So as y'all can see, he went once he like, so Mimo 600 in the previous video we just showed, Mimo 600 was showing that outside of that building, that juicy crab spot, and then Ben 10 pulled up to the juicy crab spot. You know what I'm saying? A location in Baton Rouge. The location in Baton Rouge, asking a worker if they seen. So hold on. I guess he made his way to Baton Rouge. That's what Say Cheese is saying. Unless they got more than one. Y'all get in the comments. Do they got is that a chain restaurant, that juicy crab joint?
Yeah, it's a chain restaurant.
Oh, okay. So him going to the one in Baton Rouge. I get it now. I can kind of understand it. So he say Dave and left his Hollywood mansion. That was another thing that we covered earlier before we played the video. But this dude, David, left his Hollywood mansion that he was renting for like $20,000 a month since February 2024. The police had raided his crib in September 17th, you know what I'm saying, 2025. I mean, that was just recent. And during the raid, the officers collected potential evidence from the property, and the lease was suddenly broken by the singer and his manager. They moved out. So I don't know, shit, canceling the shows. You know, I don't know how big this guy's songs is or how much y'all like him, but again, get in the comments and let me know. Like, if he a superstar, like he's always on tour, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. But you see. Say Florida. Oh yeah, this is crazy. So let me Metro Boomin. The jury found Metro Boomin not liable for all counts in a civil case filed against the woman that accused him of the R word, right? That's good. You know, that's good. That lady Megan, she reporting on it. I'm blessed and glad the truth prevailed. Metro Boomin told the reporters outside the court he was cleared of the sexual assault claims, right? He said Young Thug's courtroom presence yesterday meant the world to me. His only court experience before this was watching the YSL trial. Wow. That's Metro Boomin, y'all. And then, you know, you got Thug, he trolling. He say, well, he ain't trolling on this picture, I guess, right? He light skinned. I thought he was dark skinned. But Young Thug shares a new photo ahead of a Scooter album that's dropping tonight. And what we know is that YFN Lucci album is dropping. So maybe they trying to get Atlanta back to where it was, bro. That camaraderie. Like they trying to brotherhood and all that shit. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe they try to get back to it, but that's definitely gonna be a good look if he's on YFN Lucci album and YFN Lucci is on his album. That's definitely gonna shake up that city, and that could give it enough traction to shake up the country. So, you know what I'm saying? Them boys got to go on tour, man. They need some of that bread back, man. They both just came home off of Ricos, you hear me? YFN Lucci and Young Thug just came home off these Ricos, and they ain't paid these. He paid Drew Findling. That was YFN Lucci, and then Young Thug had what's that guy name again? Damn. The hell was his name? Diddy just had him too. Diddy just got that guy. They out here beating shit, man. Them two white boys ain't playing, man. Real talk. They say bro think he vibes cartel. I'm dead. He lighting his skin like at Charlemagne the God. Interesting. Nigga went from Thugger Jackson. Damn, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what's in the news today so far. I might go live a little later. What is this about now? PZ gotta drop this official song. Oh, he must be one of them streamers, man. That's a big thing now. People with the streamers and shit doing their thing. Rod Wave co-signs Dallas rapper Z the Wizard. He said he heating up. What you finna do? Oh yeah, I heard this earlier while people were saying 10 years ago Fetty Wap dropped his self-titled debut album. Fetty Wap is on his way home. You know what I'm saying? Fetty Wap is definitely on his way home, gang. So yeah. Hold on, give me a second. More 600 minutes to go everywhere. Yeah, but we gonna tap out, y'all. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me see how many people we had on this live, man. See if y'all show love. All right, we at 8,700, 8,800. Hit the like button on y'all way out, man. Say he crazy too. He should be held anyway. Yeah, y'all on that day, dude. They ain't going. They ain't going. These women in this chat going crazy. Deborah, who was that? Thought he was free. Who was free? Well, salute, man. Peace and blessings. We out.